Don't you see that staying within the shell could cost you your life? But clearly, you're not willing to drop the charges against my little brother. If Max goes down, then prepare to explain to your husband why you kept such a huge secret from him for 20 years. Now get out. Devante, didn't I tell you to refer to me as Mr. Torres? How dare you show up to my business? 'Cause I got business here. You know what, Zeke? Maybe if you weren't a danger to my daughter, I might actually like you just a tiny bit more for being a funny guy. What business do you possibly think you have here? I think you already know. Hi, Max. How was school today? Terrible. I think that I made things worse. What are you talking about? Hey, Wanda. How's your day been? It was okay. It definitely doesn't seem like it went well. Why do you look troubled? I just need to speak with a few more people, Quinlan. That way we can both discuss what I've gathered from everyone. Maybe the two of us can discuss all of this over dinner. Where's the diary? Zeke, if I knew, then I wouldn't have asked in the first place. I don't have time for your games. And I don't got time for yours, respectfully. Boy, I don't need you talking smart to me in my business. Or what, Mr. Torres? Are you gonna have me taken out? Is that how you want to get rid of me since you couldn't get rid of me by putting me in prison? Who sent that to you? A friend of mine from school. It looks like it's gone viral. Max, why on earth would you even speak to Yvette, let alone get anywhere near her? We ran into each other, Mom, and you should have walked the opposite direction. Don't you understand how bad this viral photo will make you look? I'm sorry. I just wanted Yvette to tell the truth. All I wanted was to make all of this stop. It's nothing, Udell. Are you sure you're not sick? I'm sure. Be honest with me. You look worn out. Stop worrying. What about you? How was your day? Full of surprises. Why do you say that? Harley Drake came by my office. About Yvette's case? Yes and no. What does that mean? She stopped by to ask for Alan's shares back. Just Alan's shares. In exchange, she would drop Max Russo as a client. Hopefully you didn't accept the offer. I didn't. Good. Because her son needs to pay for what he put me through, just like Max needs to pay for what he put our daughter through. What do you want with my aunt's diary, Finnegan? It's a vital piece in helping to solve your aunt's case. Too bad. You had 20 years to try and locate this diary. And that's another thing, Ben. Where exactly did you find it? That's only for me to know. Besides, I'm not sure if you want this diary to help solve Elvira's case. I'm 100% sure that you want to store it away so that you're not exposed for having an affair with my mother. I have no idea what you're talking about. Just cause I do what I do, don't make me stupid. That's debatable. Besides, how were you able to get the DA's office to drop you? Maybe the boss put in a good word for me. Cause if I went down, then the boss would have lost out on some big money. Not possible. I know that District Attorney Russo wouldn't have any connections with your boss or anyone like your boss. You seem pretty curious about my arrest for someone who had nothing to do with it. Besides, I was able to convince Michelle that the drugs in my bag was some sort of misunderstanding. That would have been the perfect opportunity for you to be honest with my daughter and drop her. Would you have wanted me to tell Michelle how and why you wanted me to drop her too? Because of your connection to the boss? What about Mrs. Torres? Does your wife know about what you do in private? Son, Yvette Mitchell is in too deep into this lie. She won't admit the truth. And it won't be over until we can prove your innocence in court. Because you didn't ignore Yvette. You gave her an advantage. Now it looks like you were harassing her. But I wasn't. We know you didn't, son. But when the general public sees this, a lot of people will have their own views even if they're completely wrong. Listen to your father, Max. The way you're framed in this photo is the image of a vengeful attacker. And the sad part is that you won't be able to tell people that this photo is fake. Now isn't the time to stress out. From now on, we gotta fight this battle with confidence. Our daughter will get justice. I am just so sick of that family. I swear, if I looked into a crystal ball and saw what was going on right now, it just makes me wonder. Wonder about what? Whether I would have been friends with Elvira in the first place. Why do I feel like there's something deeper to what you're saying, Wanda? As if I'd let the public know about your mother and I. I'm only here because your mother told me that you're in possession of vital evidence. Cut the crap, Finnegan. You're only here because my mother had no idea what else to do when I found out about your dirty little secret, just like Elvira did all those years ago. You're only here to make sure that I keep my mouth shut. I'll only tell you this once. If you keep trying to snatch my aunt's diary away from me, then I'll make sure to expose you to all of Valley Park, because I think the town deserves to know everything that's inside of the diary if you honestly do plan to use it to help solve the case. Are you sure you want to do that, Ben? Do you really want to put your mother to shame? I'm already ashamed and disgusted by the very knowledge that you and my mom had a thing together and still do. According to your mother, the two of us are over. You two should have never began. If I can't have the diary, then what? I should rely on you to solve the case? Let me worry about that. On top of that, don't even bother trying to break into my office or condo. Elvira's diary will be with me wherever I go. Don't worry about what my family does or doesn't know. They're my family. Clearly, I ain't gonna get an answer out of you. I guess if you ain't man enough to tell me the truth to my face, then you also ain't man enough to try to get rid of me permanently. See you around, Mr. Torres. We all need to stay calm. Freaking out over a simple picture won't get us anywhere. It's not just simple, Gianni. It's viral. And as district attorney, is that enough to convict our son? No, it isn't. Exactly. Max, the truth is that you did nothing to Yvette. We're gonna fight these accusations and make sure that the truth is on our side. Most of all, you avoid Yvette at all costs. Got it? Yes, Dad. Don't look too much into it. I'm just rambling. You've got nothing to worry about. Now that we handled Alan, we can both focus on making sure that Max doesn't get away with what he did to Yvette. All we have to do is stay united as a family. You're stepping on dangerous ground, Ben. As long as Elvira gets justice, then it will all be worth it. You know the way out. Unfortunately for me, my mom isn't the only one who held secrets. Dad, you're not so innocent either. And I can't believe you made your own sister take that secret to the grave.